This thing was the very thing that got me from making $8,000 to $10,000 a month in SEO to $100,000 a month. And it was changing the standard of certain areas of my life. And the number one thing that I did is I said, every single day, I have to ask somebody to give me money. I have to ask somebody to give me their credit card in exchange for my leads or exchange for whatever it is that you do. That was the shift that I made. And I've shared this before. I know you guys have heard the story, but I started realizing I never miss the gym. I always go to the gym. If it's 3 a.m., if it's at night, I'm like, dude, I got to go to the gym because I feel good. It's become a standard. It's become a non-negotiable for me, just like sleep, just like eating. And I had this realization. I'm like, Nick, if you applied that exact same standard to your money, your bank account would be jacked, man. Your bank account would have so much money in it. All I got to do is say, imagine, Nick, if you could ask somebody, even just on the weekdays, 5 days a week, you ask somebody to give you money in exchange for your services, how much more money would you have? And in 2020, I made this shift. That is when everything clicked. And all of a sudden, I was making 5 offers a day. And no matter what, even if I needed to do it late at night, early in the morning, skip lunch, I made sure that every day I was asking somebody for money. And that has become a habit. And we ask somebody inside my organization, whether it's me, whether it's my sales guys, we are asking people for money every single day. It's a non-negotiable. That's it, period. And this year, when we looked at it, we said, okay, every day we are gonna post a well-edited TikTok. And that includes days when you get 3 hours of sleep and you've been on a flight and then a 2-hour drive. And the last thing that you feel like doing is the TikTok. I had the same conversation with Kyle and I said to him, I said, dude, we just have to make sure every week we're at these numbers. That's it. That's all we got to do. And that means some days you might have to do a 9 o'clock call. Some days you might have to do a 6 o'clock call. We just have to make it a standard, just like you would eating, breathing, sleeping. If you change it from a should to a standard, that's all you got to do. And guys, I'm not trying to be Tony Robbins. I'm not trying to be one of these like motivational guys, but think about it. If it was a standard, if it was as important to you as eating, as brushing your teeth, make the goals that you have standards instead of just wishes, instead of just shoulds, and everything changes. That's it. Make it that every day you have to ask for money. Every day you're putting out a piece of content, whatever it's on. Every day, whatever, going to the gym. You do something every day and make it a non-negotiable and a standard, and everything will change. If I was you and now you're listening to this and you're not happy where you're at, change your standard from 0 or, oh, cool, we made 2 offers this week or 2 offers this month, to you make an offer every single day. That's the standard. And then you start realizing, man, what if my standard, instead of being 1 ask, is 2 asks every day? What would that look like? How much money would we make then? How much commissions would we be able to pay out? How many people would we be able to serve? All these different things. Standard. That's it. That's the whole game, man. Just make it a standard. Quit making it a goal. Quit making it I should. Make it a standard the same way you would brushing your teeth, eating, going to sleep, going to the gym. Whatever is a standard for you, ask yourself, if I was in this situation right now and I hadn't slept, what would I do? If I was in an airport and I hadn't slept and I was freaking exhausted, I would curl up right on the tile right there and I'd probably grab like a shirt that's in my suitcase and I'd go to sleep for a little bit because I'm that tired. What if you took that same principle and you're at the airport and the day's almost over and you're like, I need to ask for money. Who can I call? Which one of my clients can I upsell? If that was the same energy, the same intensity, and the same standard that you brought to your money, where would you be at today? How much money would you be making? How much different would your life look? What kind of vacations would you be able to take? What kind of car would you be able to drive? What kind of house could you live in? And most importantly, how many monsters could we be drinking if we were doing that?